Went to his car, got a gun, then started shooting. Two people were hit in their hands. They're both expected to be okay. An employee at a restaurant nearby says that he heard up to 8 shots.
Just looking out the windows, there are people banging on the doors, trying to get in, trying to run for help, and just literally mad chaos running up and down the street. So finally I went upstairs and we just looked out the window from upstairs in the loft and just watched everything unfold, and it was absolutely insane.
Warrensburg police haven't made any arrests. If you know anything, call police.
It could be harder for people to sue their employers for discrimination. Missouri lawmakers are considering a bill to limit damages employers would have to pay. Pro-business groups support the bill, saying it's too easy to sue right now. Advocacy groups say the change would let intolerance go unpunished.
A possible hate crime near Seattle. A man was shot while working on his car in his driveway. The shooter allegedly told him, "Go back to your own country." The man, shot in the arm, is expected to recover. He identifies as Sikh, a religion originating in India. Its male followers wear turbans. No one was arrested, and the FBI is helping investigate.
The case has similarities to a recent shooting here at an Olathe restaurant. It's also being investigated as a possible hate crime. Srinivas Kuchabola was shot to death at Austin's Bar and Grill. Alok Madasani was injured, both men from India. Witnesses say 51-year-old Adam Purinton shouted, "Get out of my country," before opening fire. Purinton is expected back in court this Thursday. A third man, Ian Grillett, was also hurt. Grillett and Madasani are now out of the hospital.
State of addiction. Some Kansas officials say that they are worried the state may not be prepared for a dramatic rise in opioid abuse. A House bill would expand access to life-saving drugs that stop overdoses. The state is also working on ways to improve addiction prevention and treatment. Overdose deaths in Kansas have more than tripled. Still, Kansas sees fewer deaths than parts of the Northeast and the Southwest. Progress is being made in the Missouri State Legislature to stop the growing opioid epidemic. Now, the state Senate passed a prescription drug monitoring bill. It would require the state to start a database that tracks opioid prescriptions. Missouri is the only state that doesn't have one. The bill now moves on to the state house.
6:05 now. The White House plans to roll out a revised executive order today, stopping people from certain Muslim majority countries from entering the United States. The new order is expected to remove Iraq from that list of 7 countries banned for 90 days. It also halts the nation's refugee program. The original temporary ban was stopped by the courts. This new version was written to address the problems raised by the courts and clear up confusions. We're following President Trump's explosive wiretapping accusations against President Obama. President Trump made those charges without evidence. As Nicole Killian reports, he's now calling on Congress to investigate.
The FBI is now reportedly asking the Justice Department to dispute President Trump's claims. In a series of tweets this weekend, President Trump accused former President Obama of wiretapping Trump Tower during the election, calling it McCarthyism, and later comparing it to Nixon Watergate. The White House then doubled down, urging Congress to investigate, and Obama's spokesperson denied the charges, as did the former director of national intelligence.
There was no such wiretap activity mounted against the president-elect at the time, or as a candidate, or against his campaign.
As for the FBI's reported request to DOJ to reject the president's claims, neither agency is commenting. In Washington, I'm Nicole Killian.
Senate Intelligence Committee Chairman Richard Burr says the panel will follow the evidence where it leads. Take a closer look at your Facebook news feed this morning. You may notice a disputed tag. It'll show up beneath news stories that the site deems inaccurate. Facebook says stories flagged as fake by users will be reviewed by fact-checking organizations, including PolitiFact and Snopes.com.
Right now it is 6:07. Let's check on the morning drive with Rachel Sanchi. Rachel.
Well, right now, so far, so good. Nothing too major to report. Taking a look at an overview of the city, things are looking good. If we start down south in Olathe, Lenexa, 35 northbound, we can head up towards the downtown area. You can see we're pretty much green. We have a little bit of red right there. I'll tell you more about that and some road closures to expect coming up. But right now, we're doing pretty good. 12 minutes, Liberty to downtown, Olathe up to downtown, 18 minutes. That's what we just looked at. 15 minutes, Blue Springs over to downtown. So far, so good. Like I said, now let's check in with News Sharper 9's Johnny Rollins. Johnny.
All right, it is looking pretty good on the Kansas side. We're not seeing much in the way of any problems over there. Same for the Missouri side, but boy, those east and westbound highways are really going to see some some high winds. Those would be crosswinds, strong southerly flow here. So east and west, it's going to be hitting you from the side of the car, and that's what you got to be careful of this morning as you're driving around. Not much in the way of any problems initially, though. So to begin the work week and this Monday, we're looking good. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9. Rachel, back to you in the studio.
All right, Johnny, well, here is that road closure that you saw, that red that I just showed you on the map. This week, there's going to be some overnight work. The ramp on 670 westbound to 35 northbound, that's red right now, will be closed. The right lane 35 northbound from 14th Street to 12th Street. The ramp from 12th Street, here's 12th Street to 35 northbound. And then the ramp from 35 northbound to Broadway will also be closed. They're going to be doing some guardrail work this week. Again, that's overnight closures from 7:30 p.m. to 6 a.m., but it's over the next couple of days. So for anybody living downtown or that takes the downtown area for work, just something to be aware of. Nick?
I agree with Johnny. That strong south wind, whether you're in a compact car or a big SUV, you're going to notice the wind this morning. And you'll notice the wind when you step outside. 32-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It's 62 degrees. I don't think that temperature drops for the rest of the morning. If it does, only by 1 or 2 degrees. So we're going up into the 60s, close to 70, 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible this afternoon. I'm really focused on the thunderstorm potential. That occurs after 4 o'clock, really between 5 and 8 o'clock this evening. That's when you need to be severe weather aware. That's when we'll have the cold front with the storms pushing through, Donna. I'll highlight and detail what threats you can expect coming up.
All right, Nick, 6:09 right now. This is really interesting. We always report stories. You hear about stories of senior citizens losing money to scams.
It turns out, though, teens and young adults should be the ones worrying. We're talking about millennials.
Yeah, that's right. We really are. And you know, when you think about it, guys, us millennials, right, always buried in the phones. I like them so much, I got 2 of them just so I can text, email, tweet, Facebook all at the same time. You know, all these things that millennials love, that's actually what scammers are targeting. The Better Business Bureau says that younger folks, you need to be on the lookout for scammers, especially around this time of year. Here's a look at some of the numbers from 2016. 30% of people from 25 to 34 admitted to losing money to a scam in the past year. Compare that to those 55 and older, less than 10% report losing money. So, if you're surprised by that trend, though, it really does make sense. Younger folks always in their phones, always looking for things. It's easy to click on something to buy things anymore. And, you know, a little of that might be, too, is we want to trust people.
Yeah.
We want to be, we try to be trustworthy, right?
You're such a trustworthy generation.
There are just so many ways for scammers to target you, too, between all of those sites, all those different methods.
Yeah, so we do stories all the time here, especially, too, about people targeting the older generation.
Yeah. Sure.
But young folks, watch out. Scammers don't discriminate. Money's money.
I can see, though, too, where it's also, like you said, more readily available.
Yep.
Exactly. Absolutely. Things to think about.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. 6:10 now, and your Kansas City Royals are 34 days away from their first game at Kauffman Stadium. How the players are showing some hometown love across the world. A huge communications company is bringing more jobs back to U.S. soil. Great news for people looking for a 9 to 5 here in Missouri and Kansas. First alert weather, fire danger in Florida. Look at this brush fire burning, spreading. That threat not over. We also look at the severe weather risk here in the metro, just ahead on First News. A quick note for our viewers, KMBC and KCWE are not available on Dish Network at this time. Dish has been negotiating with our parent company, Hearst Television, for the rights to retransmit our signal. Dish lost that right as of midnight Thursday. Negotiations continue, and we are hopeful a fair agreement can be reached soon. Of course, you can always watch KMBC and KCWE over the air with an antenna and where available from a local cable or satellite provider. You can also watch KMBC and KCWE News on our website and mobile app. News Chopper 9's Johnny Rollins watching the Monday morning drive.
And it's a pretty good one so far, but we're concerned about that wind gusting over 30 miles an hour this morning. So, yep, the high-profile vehicles, as they are east and westbound, could be tossed around a little bit. If you're coming north from the south side this morning, you're going to see a nice tailwind. But from the north side, southbound I-35, 16th Avenue here down to the Bond Bridge, you've got a pretty hefty headwind. Shouldn't make any difference in your drive in, but it is certainly windy this morning, and that's going to be probably the big story as far as getting around, but not affecting the rush hour so far. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9. Emily, back to you in the studio.
6:15 now. North Korea fires 4 ballistic missiles into the ocean. It's an apparent reaction to huge military drills by Washington and Seoul. North Korea claims they are an invasion rehearsal. South Korean and Japanese officials say 3 of those missiles landed in waters that Japan claims as its exclusive economic zone.
Washington Central Library is closing for 3 years. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Library is undergoing renovations. It's set to reopen in 2020. The updated branch will have a large auditorium and conference center, a special space for researchers, also a rooftop event space. Construction starts this summer.
What does it mean to be an American? It looks like America can't decide, divided on the big question. We break down what each party thinks makes America unique at 6:30.
Kim Anderson will step down as Mizzou's head basketball coach after 3 seasons at the helm. Anderson played for Mizzou and took over the program after leading Central Missouri to an NCAA Division II title. After 3 straight losing seasons, the Tigers will be searching for a new coach.
The World Baseball Classic kicks off today. Some familiar faces will be hitting the field. Danny Duffy and Eric Hosmer are playing for Team USA. Drew Butero will be for Italy. Alcides Escobar and Salvador Perez playing for Venezuela, and Joaquim Soria for Mexico. Global event runs through March 22nd. Games are played in Tokyo, Miami, and Seoul.
It is 6:17. First alert weather. A brush fire burns in Palm Beach Gardens. This was 80 to 90 acres strong. Wind still an issue there in Florida this morning. Crews are keeping an eye on hot spots and heavy smoke right now. I want to show you some drone infrared video of that brush fire. And this is incredible. It's in black and white, but boy, that doesn't matter. You can certainly see the flames there. No homes are being threatened this morning, so that is the silver lining.
Infrared.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Amazing video. Today we have our own severe weather threat, and then I know fire danger in the next couple of days too.
That's right. Wind, storms, fire. That's usually how things go here in the plains in March. So we're going to really focus on the potential of thunderstorms. I think that's going to have more of an impact on your day-to-day routine later this evening. And then I'll get to the fire danger threat because I think that is higher for tomorrow. If you're heading out to McFadden's down there in Power and Light this evening, you need to make sure you have the KMBC News app on your phone because these storms are going to be rolling through between 5 and 8 o'clock tonight. The potential of thunderstorms. I want you to be prepared. Make sure you have a way to receive warning if you are not at home watching KMBC Channel 9 on your TV. 62 degrees. So the first thing that's going to hit you in the face this morning will be the wind. Wind gusts 32 miles per hour this afternoon. We could have 45 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts. So it's not that hard to imagine these thunderstorms being able to produce wind at least that strong. 60 in Overland Park, 62 downtown. Good morning, Shawnee. You're at 60 degrees. Wind gusts in Lawrence right now, 33, 34 in Leavenworth, and 35 mile an hour gusts in Lee Summit. A little bit of drizzle through this morning into the afternoon. That won't slow down the drive, but the wind may. South winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. Even if you're in a compact vehicle, not a big truck or an SUV, the wind is still going to blow you around, especially on those east and westbound highways. Yellow light for the evening rush because I think that's when we have a chance of thunderstorms during this evening's drive. With drizzle and a cloudy sky leading up to that, we'll get into the 60s and 70s later this afternoon. Between 5 and 8 o'clock this evening, give or take an hour, between 5 and 8, that's when I need you to be severe weather aware. That's when we have a chance of a few severe thunderstorms. Widespread 70s for highs today, but it may not feel like that with the cloud cover and the wind. Future scan, kind of a prediction of what the radar will look like throughout the day. I'm going to stop this at 5 o'clock. Storms may develop along the cold front west of Lawrence, St. Joseph, and Maryville, and then between 5 and 8, that front with those storms moves through Kansas City, developing into a line of thunderstorms, a thin line of thunderstorms from Marshall, Sedalia to Clinton to Butler. Now that right there jumps off the map at me and says wind damage, the potential for wind damage. But I still think that a couple tornadoes are possible, even though it's a line and it's not those supercells that we get. There's enough wind shear turning of the winds at the ground that you might get a tornado or two to develop along that line this evening. So don't let your guard down with tornadoes, even though I'm telling you the most likely threat is wind and hail. The severe weather threat is highest or enhanced from Sedalia Clinton, and Butler, where you might have several reports of wind damage and hail up to the size of golf balls. Here in Kansas City, wind damage reports possible and hail to about 1.5 inches. Once the storms move through, the fire danger is going to go way up, especially Tuesday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. West wind just as strong, gust of 40. The driest air that we've had in a month or two comes in, and that will elevate that fire danger for Tuesday afternoon. Now, beyond Tuesday, the weather pattern quiets down. 66 on Wednesday with sunshine, scattered clouds for Thursday and Friday, highs in the 60s and 70s. Cooler weather coming in for the weekend, along with another chance of rain on Saturday. Daylight saving time, we spring forward an hour Saturday night and early Sunday morning.